Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I know it's been a long time since I done one of these Budokai Tenkaichi 3 guides, but you know what? I figured that for my Christmas present to you guys, first of all, this is one of two guides I'm currently working on. I'm hoping to have this up by tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. The other one I'm working on is a Heat is Soul Ichigo guide, so I'm hoping that will be up in a timely manner. So this is an interesting one. So, first of all, look at Goku End. I figured this would be a good Christmas present because, well, Goku End is a pretty universal character. A interesting thing about Goku is that, between Tenkaichi 1 through 3, hell, even across a bunch of Raging Blast games, he's usually pretty much the same. Like, if you go back and look at my, Kaioken guide for, Goku early, literally same melee moveset, except the only difference is this one has 2 heavy finishes, and I don't remember him having a 4th heavy finish, or a heavy finish on Smash 4. I know he had flying kicks before on that one, but yeah, so yeah, I just figured this would be a really good Christmas guide for you guys because since I'm going to be getting back into Tenkaichi pretty soon with Tenkaichi Tag Team, and that's probably like a week away from being recorded, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give you guys all my notes on Goku as a character from top to bottom. And yes, we're going to be going from base form all the way up to Super Saiyan 3. As opposed to a lot of my guides, I mean, I know I've been doing this for a lot of my recent stuff. There's not really going to be a script. I don't really have notes. I'm just going to be giving a lot of my personal character experience for Goku all across the board. Because I'm going to be talking about 4 different forms, naturally I'm probably going to miss stuff, but this isn't meant to be a super advanced, in-depth guide for 4 characters at once. No, I just want to give a good game plan from the ground up for base form all the way up to Super Saiyan 3. You know, I was thinking earlier, I was like, hey, you know, I should probably do a guide for Super Saiyan 4 later, and I might do that, but anyway, so, Goku. Goku End here. We're gonna start with base form. But I should probably note something right now. Just so you guys know, I am using normal. I have no enhancements on this Goku whatsoever. I didn't even notice, but apparently Goku End across all forms has just a 2-stock instant transmission. That's very cool. That means you can just abuse this like no other. A long time ago, I did an instant transmission guide for the game in general and stuff you can do with it. I mentioned 2-bar instant transmission is very fucking good. And it's good to know that Goku N here has 2-bar ITs for base form, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. So that's really cool. I very much enjoy that. So just gonna try to catch my breath a little bit. Alright, so where to begin with this? Alright, so I guess I'll just get this out of the way right now. All forms of Goku share the same exact throw, dragon throw. I believe it's the same damage across the board. Let's reset position and see if that's indeed a thing. I just realized my window is still open a crack and it's like ridiculously cold outside. Hang on a sec. By the way, Goku does still have some of the coolest transmissions in this game. Oh, it does take 3 bars. Okay, so 1250 for base. That was first attack. Let's try it again. Get behind you. 14. Oh, it does have a damage buff. I didn't know that. I thought they're all the same damage. Guess not. Alright, so, like I said before, this is a lot of my own personal notes from the multiple games going upwards because I've done full playthroughs of Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3. I work on Tenkaichi Tag Team right now. Goku, in any form, is generally a pretty consistent character with good, reliable melee attacks all the way across the board and a pretty decent selection of beam attack / ki blasts. Base form here has 7 ki blasts. I don't know what full charge looks like. Basic ball attack, nothing too interesting. Alright, so since we have, again, this is completely unscripted and I haven't done, it's weird to think I've only done 1 full character guide for BT3 as opposed to like, I've done 2 anti-character guides, so I gotta think about this for a sec. Alright, where do we start? I guess I'll just start with the basics. First of all, why do you want to use Goku End? Well, first of all, 4 different forms. You know, base, Super Saiyan 1 to 3. Pretty damn good. You can easily get away with using any of these forms. All these forms, I'm saying, are pretty good. I think base Super Saiyan might be a little lacking, but Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are very good. Super Saiyan 2 has like some of the flashiest fucking melee attacks in the game. It's really cool. As well as having inherent shit ton of hit stun, so you can beat characters that have armor. And then Super Saiyan 3 obviously has some very fucking good damage output. Armor breaking, super explosive wave, instant transmission mix-ups, etc, etc. You know, you can do a lot of shit with any of these forms. Let's see. I'm a firm believer that Goku does not have any tracking issues whatsoever, because his low sweep. I've gotten so many people in sidesteps or who are trying to sidestep with a low sweep. I'm just like, that should not have hit whatsoever. Only thing is, if you do get a low sweep with base form Goku, it's a little hard to convert because his Smash 1 is a heavy finish. So that's a little problematic. I dropped my combo there, but I don't care. A way you can do it, but it's going to gut your combo potential a little bit, is doing a semi-charge. I say it's going to gut you a little bit because you have to give up your the one usage of your light or your uncharged smash charge attack. So that's a little bit of an issue. Depends really on how you implement in your combos. By the way, that was not too bad. Yeah, Goku. I feel like this form of Goku is automatically pretty decent for comboing because two heavy finishes, especially one right at the very end. So a problem I have with Goku early and mid is flying kicks is on the last one, or ski cannon, I can't remember which. So I always accidentally get that because of muscle memory of having not used the character for a while. So that's pretty cool. It automatically makes this form of Goku pretty decent. On top of, you know, instant transmission. I don't know if I'm trying to go with pros and cons of base form Goku or Goku end in general. But I guess I'll just end it with good damage, great melee attacks, 2-bar instant transmission all the way up and down the board, and some really damn good ultimates too. Like, I don't think I have to mention that all of his ultimates are really reliable and none of them are fucking weird. Like, there's no self-destructing. There's no really weird like grapple moves. It's all very bread and butter, all the way up and down. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's pretty good for that. I'd say cons for using any forms of Goku end is none of his. Well, at least I don't think so. Let me check this really fast. I don't believe he has any super attacks that cost less. Yeah, no. He doesn't have any super attacks that cost just 2 bars. Everything he has is either 3 bars or up. So he's a little expensive to use. He doesn't have the most versatile. Well, I mean, base form and Super Saiyan have Wild Sense. I don't like Wild Sense personally. You can use it, but I'm not a big fan of it. Saiyan Souls, but yeah. And once you get to Super Saiyan 2 and 3, they basically have the same exact sets of Blast 1 attacks. You know, you have instant transmission and you have power to very limit. In this case, full power. There's like, it's just a change of names. And then you get to Super Saiyan 3 and it's like, hey, guess what? Instant transmission and power to very limit. Go figure. So, once you get to 2 and 3, that's when it gets a little samey. Super Saiyan 1 is pretty diverse. Base form is pretty good. So, kind of take it for what you will. Generally, all these forms are very good and can do good stuff, but the surprise factor wears off the higher up you go. But it all depends on your playstyle, you know? If you're a melee fighter and you like a good, solid, all-around hard-hitting / good speed character, Goku's never bad. In fact, this is just a personal note, but I struggle to think of a character who, I struggle to think of a game where Goku's a bad character, honestly. I mean, I'm certain there are cases out there like maybe his key bars in Budokai 3 isn't up to snuff or some shit like that, but I don't know. I've never known a game where Goku is bad to use, so if you choose him, pretty good choice. Anyway, so let's get this guide officially started. Again, I said I'm going to be going through all the forms. There's going to be time codes for each individual one, so you can jump to whatever form you want later on. And, yeah, let's get this shit going. Okay, so, base form. So, I was thinking about this earlier. I was highly contemplating this. I think base form Goku for Goku End might be one of the more solid base form Super Saiyans out there. Is my window actually open? I cannot tell. I doubt it is. He's got some really good moves. Instant transmission is automatically really good. Kamehameha, which is pretty decent. If you do, again, this is normal form. If you do the just release, it's 11,280, which is actually it's quite a bit of damage, I gotta say. Pretty impressive. He's got media. I don't know what this is, so I use Goku mid more personally because I think he's more fun with base and Super Saiyan. But I saw this, I was like, wait, what the fuck do you mean he has this? For those who don't know, this was basically his rush move for Super Saiyan 1 and 2 in Tenkaichi 2, for those who have seen my playthrough. So it's weird that they took that and gave it to base Goku, who usually has like Kaioken and stuff. Yeah, that is a big negative I find for Goku, and he doesn't have access to Kaioken. And you know, that's like aesthetic stuff. No, Kaioken is really good. I said before, I think it takes Goku early and bumps it up at least one tier because it's like super diverse and you can do shit with it. But for what he's got, instant transmission is still very good. You can do cool stuff with it. Meteor Smash, it's a move. It is a move you can use, I suppose. Let me just quickly fire it up. I believe you can combo off of it. Yeah, you can at least combo off of it still. So that way, you could probably get a combo like this off. I'm just kind of like half-assing this right now. I didn't go for like a down sweep or anything because you can't really use down sweep with them and extend combos that way. It's kind of sad, but yeah. I don't want it to sound like... Oh shit, okay. I guess that's one thing. If you're trying to do an uncharged smash attack, you can accidentally get the snap attack, so that's a little bit awkward. So yeah, there's that. What else is there to cover with them? So instant transmission, I've covered this move before. Not explicitly in the guide, so I'll just talk about it right now. Instant transmission. So it's a move that costs 2 bars and will always take you right to your opponent's back. Regardless of what they're doing, it will always put you at the back. This is really good because it's lightning quick as opposed to Raging Blast, where it has a bit of cooldown time. So you can just immediately get in and start doing stuff. I've mentioned this before in my really old instant transmission guide. I'll have to do a new one at some point, but you can do shit like this and continue your combo that way. So if you're doing Ki Blast Wars or some shit like that, you can take Goku and make him... Oops, I missed that one. You can make him a really deadly range fighter. If you want to invest in it, you can definitely do it. Alright, so, that's about it for instant transmission. I'll do a... Well, also, you can do this. If you knock them away, and they're facing you, you can appear at the back and immediately continue your combo. Which is really cool, because, doing this... Wow, I didn't know you could do that. Doing that double X Dragon Dash costs you a shit ton of meter depending on the range they're at. So yeah, usually that's a pretty expensive combo extender, but instant transmission, maybe pop 2 bars, maybe it's just 1 if you have whatever that control ability is, the one that lowers all your moves by, or yeah, all of your blast 1 moves by 1 stock. Very useful. You should totally use that on Goku, by the way. Very good across the board. Yeah, it generally takes them and makes them instant transmission. What the fuck's talking? It generally takes instant transmission and takes it from being something that's just like a decent defensive maneuver to being a good offensive mix-up tool, as well as a good combo extender. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So Wild Sense. I can't really show it too much here because, well, I can't record CPU to do shit unless I turn it on. But basically, Wild Sense, if I remember this correctly, I don't have all my notes, but unless I use Wild Sense because I don't like it. if someone hits you with a melee attack, you'll immediately teleport like to their side and do a knockdown move. You can't cancel a knockdown move. The knockdown move can be Z countered, teleport out of, and you can kind of react to it too. So it's not that good, but I mean, the cool thing about Wild Sense is that it can activate while you're doing an attack as opposed to After Image. I still find After Image to be better, especially if you have Mirage on, but not too bad. Alright, so I do find Base Form Goku's Blast 1 moves to be pretty good. Not great, but the 2 stock instant transmission is always really good. So, moving on. Should I talk about melee attacks now or later? I'm about to talk about them now. So, Base Form Goku's melee attacks, they're not crazy, and they're not like Nova Shenron where you press one button and you get like 3 hits or some shit like that. They're not Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's ones where they have like a million hits every time you press the button and they go through all armor. No, you press the button with Goku, you get 1 hit. So this will be 5-hit string, it's 5 hits. And the last hit would be like, not that, but yeah, like it's very basic and controlled. You know, I just realized I did this exact same stage for Ultimate Gohan. Oops, and here I want to keep it different. Oh well. Yeah, you generally see what I mean. Goku base form for melee attacks is very solid. I'm not gonna go down every one because you probably know what the fuck they are. But 2 heavy finishes, flying kick, and the key cannon. There's the taunt. I hate that. The key cannon is generally pretty good. It can go through opponent's guards very easily. If you full charge it, you can get follow up. Very nice. Again, it's really hard to extend off a low sweep because I like and dislike this low sweep because, at least on Goku, or his form anyway, because you don't have flying kicks to extend it easily. You have to use your low charge. I guess I could call it low charge. Why not? But it will track like almost fucking 360. I've caught so many sidesteppers with this. It's insane. Flying kicks with them. Maybe it's just me, but I always felt like there was some weird properties to his flying kicks. 1, 2, 3. Am I getting that early or late? Oh wait. Maybe it's a different animation, because I remember it looking different. I remember it being like a lot more in his face and him using both legs. Maybe he is still using both legs. Hang on. A little bit. I don't know. I remember looking different, but anyway. I've always liked this flying kick stuff because the hitbox is pretty sizable. You're like right on top of your fucking opponent using both legs. So that's really cool. Yeah, not too shabby. Let's see, a lift strike. Just so you know, low strike or low sweep and the lift strike look exactly the same for all forms. So you have this and then lift strike. Is that a knee? Huh, it's a knee. I always thought that was like the actual foot. So now let's just go to Super Saiyan 3. Exactly the same, although faster, and exactly the same. So yeah, pretty solid stuff. I don't have to cover that multiple times, so good stuff. I said stuff twice. God damn it. I can't tell if I'm tired or if my brain's just so scattered because of how many notes I have to juggle with this. Yeah, I should probably take this a little easier. But yeah, melee attacks, they're not gonna break through like level 1 or 2 super armor on opponents if they're attacking, but you can still do some cool shit. For his charge attacks, I mean, there's that one, the one to the right. It looks like it tracks to the left because the foot stops like to 1/3 to his right. I'm not that big of a fan of it. It doesn't look like it's that reliable, but it's a thing. It looks like it tracks to the left. As for this one, I like this one. I remember I have so many memories of fucking so many people up with it. It's great. This move will catch so many fucking sidesteppers. It is amazing. And neutral smash, I don't use his neutral smash too much. It looks like it has good range, I believe. I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's got good range. For a base form character anyway. If you get the snap version, it will look. I'm kind of guessing, spitballing the timing. I'm not used to using snap attacks on untransformed characters. A little more. A little more. There we go. Snap attacks are just frames, so if you can master it, all the better. Upward smash, I think it's got pretty good range. The hitbox always looked pretty decent to me. I've always used it personally. It's never been a bad choice for me personally if I have to use it. And down smash, also got a pretty good hitbox. It doesn't look like it goes too far below him, but yeah, it's okay. You can generally get away with using this shit, and it won't be too bad against you. So yeah, I think it roughly covers base form Goku's melee attacks. If we want to talk combos for a second, I'm not gonna get too crazy into combos for each character or like each transformation, but I will cover what I can. So like, just kind of ad-libbing this right now. Lip strike, do this. Meteor smash is pretty good to use mid combo because you can do shit like this, and it's pretty cool. I just don't know how I'm gonna follow this up though. And then rush in. Was I gonna get another follow-up after that? Because it was doing the neutral one, or the first phase of the rushes before the second one. I don't know, but that might be what general combo for base Goku looks like. Pretty solid, not too bad, and generally gets the job done. Oh yeah, I got into combos. I haven't talked about fucking Blast 2s yet. So Blast 2s, Kamehameha. Generally what you expect, nothing too crazy. It's a straight linear beam that will eat through a lot of it's just like Super Kamehameha for Ultimate Gohan. It'll eat through energy barrages, death beams. Death beams? Yeah, actually no, I think it will absorb death beams in this game. Cool. Barrage attacks that make kind of like super energy wave volleys, finger blitz barrages, any shit like that. It'll just rip right through it. That's always good. The thing about base form Goku though is I never find use, or like, it costs 3 bars, and I feel like if you're using base form Goku, or at least Goku ends, your meter is probably spent better somewhere else, like using meteor smash to like approach the opponent, because I mean look at his fucking range, right? Hang on, let's back up. This is one of those ones that will like actively drift around your opponent, as me and Brennan have coined a term, I guess, drifting. Yeah, it'll go through a lot of stuff, so you can control the pace for it easily. It's low slower, so if you use it from a distance, they can like probably react to it or something, and maybe respond to it with the barrage attack of their own. But still pretty good. I like it. It's very good, easy to combo extend. If you're in the middle of like a longer combo and they're far away from you, it'll be harder to use this because it's kind of on the slow side. But not bad. Alright, and I guess I'll just quickly explain right now. The way you combo off of it, I'll just fire it off one more time, fuck it. I also gotta love how instant transmission is used in the middle of it. The way you do it is, as soon as the animation ends and the camera's back on you, just immediately do a single Dragon Dash, and do a light charge attack, like when you're close to the ground. So it looks something like just light charge. You don't have to full charge it because they'll still be bouncing on the ground, but you can do this to pick them off the ground, so no problem. No problem in the slightest. And last thing I guess we can talk about is the ultimate for this form. So, since this is the Goku based off the Buu Saga, take a while to guess what it's going to be, huh? It's a Spirit Bomb, kind of, I can tell you that. Crank it up. Yep, Super Spirit Bomb. And this is the first game this has an animation, so that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I mean, it was animated in the original Budokai series 2 and 3, but this is the first Tenkaichi game that's animated, so that's pretty cool. Because the technology exists for beam attacks to have cutscenes now, it's great. I did discover a little while ago while I was messing with fucking video settings, because interlacing on this video is weird. Wow, I'm sorry if there's heavy interlacing on this video right now. I don't know, my wires are being like a little janky, so I don't know. This move does have a range limit. Let's run here. I want to say, yeah. It doesn't completely reach full screen. It's not large Spirit Bomb with Goku mid, but it's still got reliable range. I think the speed is okay. Yeah, let me try using this mid combo actually. If you, God, if base form Goku fucking had a rolling hammer, this would be obnoxious. Alright, let's try something like this. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does work, cool. Does the damage scale? I don't think it does. And Kablooey. Nope, doesn't scale too heavily, cool. So yeah, you can totally just do that in the middle of combo and probably get away with it. It's a single hit activation though, so I don't know if there's like some weird shit where like it will make contact but the cutscene won't go off. I don't know if weird shit like that will happen in this game, but it's a thing. Not bad. You don't have to charge it to get the full damage like the large Spirit Bomb or the regular Spirit Bomb and BT2. So I think it's pretty good in that regard. You can just fire it out and just immediately get results. So that's pretty good. I guess it's a little bit of a pain in the ass that you can't charge it, but you know what? Fuck it. It's reliable, and that's what Goku mid is for if you want to do that. So I think it really relatively covers all the stuff for this form. I think so. Yeah. Also unblockable. Really cool. Overall, I said this earlier, but I think that amongst all the base forms of characters who have Super Saiyan available to them, I think Goku N might be one of like the top 5 easily. Right next to Goku mid, maybe Super Saiyan, no, Super Saiyan Trunks, maybe Vegeta. Gohan's crap across the board, unfortunately, in base form, except for full charge. Full charge, you could do some cool stuff. His secondary blast 1 move, and I think that's about it. So, moving on. It's time to do Super Saiyan things. By the way, the transformation to go into Super Saiyan is super fucking cool. It's awesome. I love it. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm using this form right now, or not this form, this costume with Goku. This is the only way you can use Goku End with the Namek Saga hair. Really random, I know, but I don't know. I've always preferred the pale blonde flowing hair as opposed to like the straight jaggy orange shit that the regular outfit comes with. I always thought this looked better. Not just me though. Anyway, so this form of Goku is interesting, very interesting. It's weird. Was there some texture shit in the background going on? Yeah, that's left side of the screen. You see that? That's weird. Anyway, so this Goku is basically an anomaly. The first reason, Super Energy Wave Volley. So this form of Goku is trying to be the one from the Cell fight, as in we have Super Kamehameha, we have Instant Transmission Kamehameha, we have Energy Wave Volley. So yeah, pros, this one does have a fucking rolling hammer. Oh my god, you do not know how rare it is to have a regular Super Saiyan with a rolling hammer. It is so cool. Flying kicks, so we can convert off of a low sweep. Heavy finish, pretty cool. Key cannon at the end. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know what? Other than that, this is not too bad. So, I guess we can just hit the ground running with this one. Let's see. Wild Sense. You know what I think of this? It's a thing. You can use it. If you equip Dragon Spirit, I think it's Dragon Spirit, the one that lowers your blast lock consumption. This is really cool because that means that I guess it does complement you, because if you're a melee attacker, it's a good get out of jail free card if the opponent doesn't read it correctly. So it's kind of neat, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Wild Sense, not too bad. Saiyan Soul. This is interesting. I had to experiment early to find out what this does. So it's kind of like Finish Sign, but with an actual time limit, but it won't expire after a super attack. So if you seen my a long time ago, I don't blame you if you didn't. If you see my week of Super Gogeta, Finish Sign will basically give you an attack buff as well as a super attack buff, and it will last indefinitely until you actually use a super attack. Saiyan Spirit is kind of the same concept but reversed. It does have a time limit, but will not expire if you use a Blast 2 attack. So like once, it's still there. Twice, it's still there. And it expires... what number is that? Like 20, 30 seconds. It's still there. That's not too bad. Still there. Not leaving it. Hello. There we go. Okay. I was like, it is gonna expire, right? Yeah, okay. I want to say like 30 seconds, maybe. 30, 40 at the absolute tops. But, yeah. The only problem with it is that, Saiyan Soul is 3 blast gauges, which is asking a lot of a player. It really is, especially for a time limit one. Finish Shine is only 2, and it lasts permanently until you use the super attack, so it's a bit of give and take. I suppose what you could do, well, first of all, let's get a damage comparison. By the way, this is starting to get into territory where you press a button, you get multiple hits. So yeah, oops, I fucked up. Base is 1880. Saiyan Soul boost makes it 2050. So roughly a 15% boost. I want to say 15, not 20. So we're between 12 and 15%. I want to say. If we were to compare that to Super Kamehameha, it's not gonna go away anytime soon. Super Kamehameha boosted 12,000. Why, I could not tell that honestly. What? No way it only does that much damage. What's the boost? 12,360. Alright, that's a little more respectable. So, like, 10 to 12% on the super attack. I think it goes up by 8, actually. Maybe. I think so. Anyway, so, what else is there to talk about this form? So, yeah, Saiyan Soul, I guess if you are using Goku, it's not the worst option because it does boost your offenses, and if you have Dragon Spirit, which I recommend you do, it will cost 2, so that's not awful. There's worse abilities you can have in the game, like Vanilla Afterimage or something. I don't know. That's bullshit. No, there's some. You can have full power. God bless you if you do. Anyway, so I guess moving on, we'll talk about Blast 2 first, because the melee attacks have changed, but I think this is more interesting to talk about first. So, first off, Super Kamehameha. If you see my Ultimate Gohan guide, oh wow, that was a wall collision, that was weird. Oops. Let's take him out of the wall. Okay, cool. He's away from the wall. If you see my Ultimate Gohan guide, you already know roughly what's going on with the Super Kamehameha. It's a 3-bar, sometimes 4, mostly 3-bar beam attack that's fucking huge and does a pretty good amount of damage. It is not instant charge, but you know what? For what you get out of it, it's still pretty good. I do enjoy this actually quite a bit. So yeah, not too bad. I'd rather have a Super Kamehameha that costs 3 than a regular Kamehameha that costs 3. You know, semantics. Yeah. There is an argument to be made if instant charge beams are better than charge beams. Instant charge beams you could do during the middle of combos, and it's pretty easy, and it's a great it's great if you need a beam right now to like shut down the opponent. Charge beams, they can add up to do bigger damage, and you can pressure your opponent more, but they do take time to come out and you can't combo it. So take your pick. I think Goku can benefit from either, because beam instant charge can punish it quicker. Charges will make your opponent think twice about approaching, you know, so on and so forth. So it's really up to you. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to talk about Ki Blast really fast. Alright, let's see what he has for Ki Blasts. Still 7. Full charge. Full charge is starting to look like Spirit Ball from Yamcha. Huh. That's weird, but okay. Let's see what jumping does. I should really be talking about jump attacks a lot more, actually. Oops, hang on. It looks like full. Somewhere between 8 and 10. I can't tell which, but yeah, I really should have been talking about. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it really fast. I'm gonna go back to base form and do the jump attack really fast. Yeah, I didn't expect too much. Ooh, oh fuck! How did I forget about that? I completely forgot. This is the first game where Goku has a Destructo Disc. How the fuck did I forget that? Huh. Interesting. Obviously, if you watch the Boo Saga, that's the destructor disc he used to slice Boo tanks in half before he blew up the Earth. Yeah, really cool shit. I'm assuming since it's a destructor disc, it's unblockable because Krillin has the exact same one, but not have a jump, but have regular standing. Full charge Ki Blast will let him shoot a destructor disc that is unblockable. So I'm assuming it's the same concept, really. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. You know, you know what? Actually, let's change position or change locations. I'm feeling that. Also, so I can show this is indeed normal. Hang on. There we go. Well, I guess we can start in Super Saiyan actually. Wow, that portrait looks weird. All right, personal taste notwithstanding. I was debating on doing a block time chamber. Let's do it here. Fuck it. Just a slight change of scenery, people. Don't mind me. Just because the fact that I did this on Ultimate Gohan's guide was bothering me. Still a pretty good stage though. But anyway, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so we talked about Blast 1 moves, Blast 2. Let's get to yeah, let's just go ahead and get to his melee attacks. So, okay, god damn it. Oh, it does jumping though. Yeah, obviously this is where we start getting to the ballpark of you press the button and you might get 2 hits instead of 1. So you have to really pace yourself and know exactly where your moves are. So, should we start with the combos? Nah, let's start with the rush attacks first. First off, to the right. I'm not a big fan of that hitbox. I've been using Super Saiyan Goku a lot in Tenkaichi Tag Team, so I have a little bit of a bearing on his melee attacks, but excuse me. I'm not too impressed by them. That looks like it's got a decently sized hitbox, I think, but yeah. Up smash. Oh my god. Up smash is like always one of my favorite moves with him, honestly. It's, I don't know, something about it, it just, not only does it look ridiculous with the whole double foot monkey kick and everything, but I don't know, every time I use it, I feel like I'm never gonna miss. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, you see the forward advancement on that bitch? Damn, it's pretty good. And lastly, for down smash, well, not quite lastly, that is huge. I mean, it's weird. It looks almost exactly the same as base forms, but it just looks like it covers so much more ground, you know? It looks so much bigger. And neutral, I think neutral has more range than base forms. I mean, it seems kind of like a no shit Charlotte kind of thing, but I don't know. It looks like it's really good. Yeah, anyway, so jumping attacks. He's got the downward elbow. I think he used that against, yeah, he definitely used that against Frieza. Kind of a cool callback. I've never really used, like I said before, I don't use base or Super Saiyan Goku a lot in these games because Super Saiyan 2 is so much more fun and Ultimate Gohan and Perfect Cell and yada yada yada. But I feel like if you were to make our approach, this isn't a bad option. That's just me though. Ooh, getting weird shit. Alright, that's fucking weird, okay. Just kind of confirming everything, fuck it, not even thinking right now. Alright, so, if we're getting to his actual stuff. Okay, hang on. I'm pretty sure he can fucking convert. I thought he could. Aw. That sucks, hang on. Looks like I was wrong. I was pretty fucking sure you can convert off that. Let me try the next form. Because I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 2 can do it. Yeah, even Super Saiyan 2 with Ki Cannon can fucking convert that into a combo, but guess not. Oh, by the way, quick note about transformation, since last time I covered Ultimate Gohan who didn't transform. Basically, if you're in base form or in like your any form, you can go up however many stages you want. Like if I'm Super Saiyan, or no, if I'm base form, I can go all the way up to Super Saiyan 3, or I think if you're in Super Saiyan, you can go up to 3 or something. I want to say you can. So I've done some weird shit before. But if you want to revert, you can only go back down to base form, and you have to like scale up the ladder again. Each transformation generally costs 1 bar of stock, so use it sparingly. Generally try to start the match in the form of Goku you want to use. Don't start in base and then work your way upwards, because if you want to be Super Saiyan 3 but you're in base form, it's gonna cost you 3 fucking bars, and that's pretty expensive just to get into the character you want to be. So yeah, that's a bit pain in the dick. But anyway, I just had to get that out of the way. Anyway, going back to Super Saiyan. Melee wise, he's still pretty good. Rolling Hammer definitely helps him out greatly. Rolling Hammer is never bad, actually, because I've probably talked about this with Gohan. I think you can do shit like this. Yep, you can just kind of do this. And the cool thing is, you can, if you just keep doing this, you might bait him into doing the L1 counter. You know, where you double tap L1 and you can like sacrifice half a health bar in order to like get an emergency explosive wave. And if you do that, you can bait them into doing it and fucking do cool stuff after that, etc., etc. Cool stuff. Oh yeah, and he's got some pretty flashy combo follow-ups too, just so I know. Let's see, what else we got? Oh yeah, why do I keep forgetting about the ultimate moves? I'll just talk about that really fast. So Goku, yeah, Super Saiyan Goku. Since this is the Cell Fight Goku, we have instant transmission Kamehameha wave. So basically, wherever you are on screen, it works like, it literally is a combination between instant transmission and Kamehameha. I don't think it has to be said too much. You do it, he charges, teleports, boom, right in front of your opponent, and then you do it. So this has its merits. When you pop in front of them, if they're moving, it will fucking miss. Like, it's very hard to actually get that to connect. I don't know if there's any use to doing it in a combo. Oops, that fucked up. Like, I don't know if there's any real use to doing it, besides sheer damage. And looking flashy, I guess, but eh. The beam itself never impressed me either. Like, if you're gonna do a Super Kamehameha wave, like, the screen fucking explodes basically, but if you do this, just kind of like move in and like pretty weak looking beam, no like giant flash or anything, which is weird because when he did it against Cell said that he would blow up the whole Earth if he did it. So yeah, pretty underwhelming if you ask me. I'm gonna be totally honest, I have never used this move against an actual AI before in the slightest. I've never done it because I never really used this form of Goku at all. Besides, I use Goku mid Super Saiyan, but I don't use Goku end Super Saiyan. So I'm gonna assume this works exactly like it does for instant transmission. I guess some. I wish to teleport you behind him though, so that way if they did a beam at you, you could just teleport right in front of him and then like kill them. I wonder if you can do this. Hang on. I feel like if you can knock them away and then do it and it'll hit them. Let's find out. Actually, this thing's like a cool idea. Hang on. That seems unreliable. Yeah, so the theory would be they do a beam move of some kind, you do instant transmission Kamehameha, you get in and you do your damage. I'm not that big a fan of it because if they do a beam attack, you can sidestep and hit them with something else. If they do a barrage attack, you can do a beam and hit them. So, I don't know, it just seems like an added gimmick that you wouldn't really need too much. If someone knows some setups for instant transmission Kamehameha, by all means, fucking tell me. I would be glad to hear it, but until I see that, I don't really know the exact purpose of doing this move. Unless you can do off a throw. Let's see if you can do that. Because the big problem is when you do it, they're still moving. What the fuck even happened there? Oh, actually, that's kind of weird. Hang on. That was... Hang on. Wait, hang on. That was weird. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, full charge, throw, instant transmission Kamehameha. That's so weird. It should make contact with him, but it doesn't. What? How is that not make contact? Am I missing something? I'm sorry, I'm at a complete loss for that. That is so fucking weird. If nothing else, when you're in max power with this mode, you can still do something cool like this. Yeah, Super Kamehameha, I would just use that, honestly. Also, Super Kamehameha out of this mode. Actually, hang on, let's stack some shit, shall we? Max power, Saiyan Soul, full charge. How much? How much would I do? 1470. Or 14,700. That's not terrible. I can live with that. Is there anything I haven't talked about with him yet? Flying kick. Oh yeah. So base form Goku is the one has a flying kick that has like the angle is really fucking good because it's a downward angle. It can pick them up really off the ground. This one through Super Saiyan 3, it's like this weird flying overhead axe kick. I don't know what's going on with this. Sometimes it can pick people off the ground. Other times they'll just do a shit like that. I'm not. Yeah. If I'm doing low speed with Goku, I'm probably doing this. So, sorry. But again, I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, there you go. Okay. Because, you know, when you're in ultimate or max power mode, you can sometimes get between either or of your, super attacks. It's predetermined. I was wondering where Explosive Wave would be. Actually, it looks like it does some weird shit. Nah, still flashy though, but I like it. Okay. Fuck it. Sure, I'll go with it. Alright. I do believe that's it. Again, I don't have that much experience with this one whatsoever, so there's probably a lot of shit you guys probably know that I don't. But I'm just giving my impressions of what this form can probably do and what I've done with it. I have a lot more experience with Super Saiyan Goku from BT2, and also, or not, fuck all the Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi tag team in this game, but that's just me. So, moving on. Super Saiyan 2. This is what I actually do have a lot of experience in, because I've been using this a shit ton. And I want to do this a shit ton. And by the way, now I can, like, switch to that form of Goku because, or that regular outfit for Goku because I don't keep the cool hair anymore, but, yeah. Anyway, so, let's reset standing position, actually. Again, you can transform right into it from base form, but it costs 2 gauges. Yeah. Or, yeah, I don't because I'm already in Super Saiyan. Hell yes. Woo! So, my opinion for Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He's easily one of the most fun melee attackers in the game. Because look at this. Jesus Christ, this is so fucking pretty. And he still has Meteor Crash. Have I used Lip Strike? Yeah, I used Lip Strike. I should use a sweep though. Oh, I already used it. Never mind. But yeah, you can see my point. He is very fucking flashy. Like, look at just some of his like his charge attacks. Look at that. That's so cool. Then the one on the left, he's more or less breakdancing. Up one is a little boring. Down one's an elbow. Neutral is a fucking spinning back kick. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. I love this. And god, not only that. If you do your rushing attack or your normal dashing melee attack, I forget what it's called. You do like 2 kicks. So that was also really cool. I'm sorry, I just like comboing with this character so much. It's so fun. And yeah. So, that is my big reason for using Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He is able to actually break a lot of characters' super armor like Nappa or some shit like that, or lower forms of Broly before you get into like legendary Super Saiyan. He's able to break through all its shit pretty natively, with the back 3 hits of his combo. So that's really cool. I enjoy that a great deal, personally speaking. Problems he does have, his blasts suck. like really suck. Alright, hang on. So first of all, instant transmission. This is the 2-bar instant transmission has returned in all its fucking glory. So you can do shit like this and continue a combo from full screen. It's goddamn amazing. Oh wait, I could have done even better. Oops. Also, like, this is back where it should be from BT2, where you can do this in this form. Actually, hang on. There we go. Oh, Jesus, that was a big one. Okay. But yeah. So, big damage, fun combos, able to bust armor. Problems he does have, well, first of all, this is still good. Do not let what I say fool you. This is still really good. Instant transmission, always a good move, even if it does cost 3 fucking bars. So, this is where we start getting into the territory of power to varying limit / max power / full power / fuck my life. Why do these characters have this with no boosts? Even in the last game, it would at least crank up all your stats when you did it, but this game it doesn't, so fuck. Full power. Basically, for 3 bars, they'll immediately put it in full power, and when you burn all of it, you are left with charge mitigation, meaning that you charge your key at like half or 1/3 speed. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, fuck. No, the rule from Ultimate Gohan still stands. Never ever go max power or use full power or power to varying limit and do your ultimate. Just don't do it unless you're gonna win the round. Why? Because then you have to slowly charge all the way the fuck back up, and you're just a sitting duck, and you can't really use key period, and it just sucks. Only way you can fix that is if you use it again, and then like you're not a dipshit, and you actually pace yourself accordingly. Actually, that's ridiculous. I didn't even know you could do that, or I didn't really think of it. God, these combos are so fun. I'm sorry, except I'm not really. But yeah. If you use full power and you don't expend any ki during it, like use a blast 2 or an ultimate, once it ends, if you have at least 1 blast lock left, you can just charge, start going to max power, and it'll just go away. So, bada bing, bada boom, easy. Max power is still good for fucking up opponents, granted, with melee attacks. And since we're in Super Saiyan 2, that's even easier because, well, heavy finish, rolling hammer. How long is this character at 2 heavy finishes? Oh, I didn't realize that. Did I? Hang on. 1 heavy finish, 2 heavy finishes. Huh. Did I must have known about that. Oops, my bad. Anyway, so moving on from that, ignoring it completely. Heavy. So, rolling hammers are in the last form, but here you can make very fucking good use of it with your newfound damage output, as well as armor breaking and full power being a thing, and it's great. Something fun I like to do. Using full max power with their back turn do, it's very fucking hard to escape the hit stun, as well as being back turned and guarding. It's like really difficult. And if you do this combo, if you do the little extender at the end, it will not cost you any bar whatsoever, so fucking use it. It's amazing. Oh man, my brain is so scattered right now with just... You can see what I mean. I actually do use this character, so I'm just like kind of going all over the place, and it's fun. But let's bring it back a little bit. Oh, hi, Digitized Tree. How are you doing today? So, minus this, I'm not a big fan of this. Alright, Kamehameha. It's back to being how it was a base form Goku. It is pretty cool though to note that this does actually do more damage than Super Kamehameha. I'm actually not joking about that. Not only does it have a unique sound effect, but it does more damage. You might remember the lucky number 11,820. Now we do 12,420. I don't know what the sun boost is about, but okay. Considering Super Saiyan 3 will actually have the same damage output as this, but okay. Or Super Saiyan 3's Super Kamehameha, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but okay. Also, a huge strength of this form. That is annoying as hell to deal with, and it's great. Your full charge key attack. It does 2,000 points of damage, which will actually be a blip on your fucking enemy's radar. Yeah. Anyway, it causes a knockdown. It's super fast. It has light tracking properties. It's also obnoxious as hell to look at. Maybe it's just me, but the effects make it look kind of masked with the distance, so you can definitely put the pressure on the opponent and just like fuck with them and make them misjudge your timing and all that stuff. It's kind of like Piccolo's full charge key attack, where it's like really slow, but that's the intention to make them guess when they should like guard it, you know? So yeah. Meteor Crash, I believe it works like it does for Base Form. Nope, it's goddamn fast. Okay, hang on. That is ridiculously quick. I do not remember being that fucking fast. Hang on. Knock you the fuck away. Transform. You know, I almost recorded this on my Wii version, not only for the component cables, but also so faster load times. I like the PS2 controller better. It's just more inherent. It just feels better for me. So, remember again about the speed of this? Because that's really fucking fast. It doesn't go forever. Actually, what is the range limit for base forms Meteor Crash? I wonder. Wait. What's with the name difference? Hang on, am I imagining this? Meteor Smash. Am I imagining that? Meteor. Why are they named different things? I don't get that. They're literally the exact same move. Like, if you watch this move, it is tit for tat exactly like Meteor Smash. Okay, sure. I believe it functions exactly the same. Yeah, you can even combo after it. So, fucking got me. I'm sorry, I'm just screwing around right now. Wait. Ah, fuck you, wall. Anyway. So, yeah. Meteor Crash works exactly the same as it does, despite the name change. I don't get that. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. You can still combo off of it. It's got better damage, etc., etc. So, this is interesting. So, Super Saiyan 2 Goku arguably has... This is interesting. Super Saiyan 2 arguably has the most generic moveset of all the forms, but it's also probably the most useful because it's the most generic. Let me explain. So, Super Kamehameha. Unlike what we've seen up until now with Spirit Bomb and Instant Transmission Kamehameha, there is no bullshit with the Super Kamehameha. It's a straight beam that is very fast, covers a lot of ground. Fuck you, wall. Right here, god damn it. Let's just, I'm gonna cheat. Anyway, like I was saying, there's no bullshit. It's a straight giant fucking beam that'll screw your opponent up if it connects. That's a pretty good amount of damage. 15,000 off of full power. Let's see what this does. I believe it'll be the same. Maybe. Yep, 15,120. Actually, all things considered, that is pretty good damage. That's more than IT Kamehameha. Not bad. Cool. Well, I'm on an hour 10 minutes recording. Holy shit. Well, probably an hour 5, but you know. Okay. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Well, the cool thing is that it only costs 4 bars as opposed to 5. Everything up until now has been 5 bars, I want to say. Yeah. You know? I fucking remember something from the base form I didn't talk about because I'm dumb. So if you see... God damn it. If you see during Super Spirit Bomb, during the cutscene, this is the first game to do this. You'll go Super Saiyan during the cutscene. Yeah, if you look at your character icon in the top left there, you're still base form. Now when the move actually fully resolves, still pretty move by the way, you're back in base form. This is the only game that actually does that. If you're playing Budokai 2 or 3, if you do Spirit Bomb, and it's the super variation, when it's done, you will be Super Saiyan. In this game, you are not Super Saiyan. Take that for your will. The inconsistency... Wow, talking. The inconsistency might bother some people, but for me, I actually prefer it because I want if I'm playing base form Goku, I want to play base form Goku. I don't want to use my ultimate and suddenly be in Super Saiyan. So, you know, that's why I'd rather see. Anyway, so Super Kamehameha, very fucking fast. You can do it in a lot of combos. You can fuck people up 6 ways to Sunday with it. It goes through everything ever. It will beam struggle with a lot of stuff. I don't know if you use an ultimate beam against a regular beam, if the ultimate beam will have an advantage in the beam struggle. That could be a thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's just see this. Wait, what? Huh. I thought there was 10 shots in his key. That might be a Tenkaichi tag team then, or Tenkaichi tag team thing. Wow, that's weird stuff to say, huh? Because I'm pretty sure in that game it gives you 10 key blasts, not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's only 7 shots, huh? Weird. And there's this. Anyway, so... Oh, wait. I keep forgetting my fucking jump in. Hang on. That's really cool looking. If you played Raging Blast, you'll know this was moved to his Meteor Crash move in that game. Which is like the Rush Command thing. Very fucking cool. Oops, hang on. Yeah, jumping in. It's a little delayed. It doesn't actually... The move itself doesn't come out until you hit the ground. That's a little annoying, so you don't have like any downward hitboxes, but still kind of flashy. I wouldn't rely on it too much. You have better approaching options like this. I've always liked this. It's unsafe if blocked, of course, but you can begin charging from like fucking Neptune, and if it's full charge, it will knock him away. So I think it's really cool for making a good neutral approach. Yeah, that's just me though. So is there anything else to talk about? Heavy finish, rolling hammer, heavy finish. I could have sworn he had not flying kicks. No wait, I think he did have flying kicks at one point. Where'd it go? Weird, but alright. So I'm not a big fan of key cam being at the start here, but you can actually combo off of the low sweep with it. I said you can actually confirm cancel off of it. What is going on here? Why are you tech rolling backwards, by the way? What are you doing? I did it earlier. You guys saw me do it. Alright, sure. What is it with Goku and not having a good way of scooping people up after he does a low sweep? What the fuck is going on here? I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 3 can do it, so You can do... Okay, so you can do it if it's full charge. Actually, all things considered, I never noticed that they're slower if you do a full charge. Oops. Okay. So, I think I'm starting to piece it together. Alright. Okay, cool. I think I have it. I think so. Roughly. Anyway. So, yeah. Throw is still the same. I believe so. I don't think it's got that huge damage buff yet. 1500, my god, it's even more than fucking Super Saiyan 3 had. Alright. I'm not sure what's going on with these damage disparities, but alright. Alright. I'm just gonna give myself a quick mental rundown before I move on. Instant transmission, full power, Kamehameha, meteor crash, super Kamehameha. Alright. Keycan, heavy finish, rolling hammer, heavy finish. I guess I do want to point out that the heavy finish animation looks hella fucking cool. The only problem is that it's very seeable. An advantage of Super Saiyan 2 forms is that all of the all of the smash attacks will charge a lot quicker than base Super Saiyans. But if you're doing this, like it's very obvious you're gonna do a fucking heavy finish. So that surprise factor is kind of rough, but your stun value is such that you shouldn't have to worry about it if you're actually making contact with your opponent. If you're not, they might be able to see this in time. I mean, I probably could. If I was defending, I could probably like teleport or sidestep out of the way or backdash if I wanted to. It's probably a little obvious, but if someone's blocking you, probably gonna want to do something like rolling hammer because it'll come up faster. So, that's just me though. So, if anything else, moving on. You know, I did say I do combos for these characters, but I don't know. I feel like once you see a combo for one character, you see it for a lot of shit. But heavy finish, you still got that max power abuse combo from behind. That you guys probably remember that. I guess one thing I can mention is that max power combos with this form look really fucking cool. I don't know why you teleported, but okay. Huh. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume those actually work. I want to say quickly that Super Saiyan 2 in this game has been heavily improved for what it was in BG2, because back then your combos wouldn't even fucking work. Like, depending on the character, you would do the first 3 hits of your move, or like you'd actually get the first jab to connect. You do the first 3 hits and they'd connect. Then the last 2 hits of your first string, they will get blocked for no fucking reason. I couldn't begin to tell you how many times it happened to me in fucking BT2. It was so weird. It was the worst trying to use Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Goku also had it. It was pretty bad. So I'm glad it has been resolved. Thank fuck, because that was the worst glitch ever. I'm not even sure if it was a glitch. I think someone just fucked up in coding. So oops. Anyway, I just want to quickly do this. Hang on. I want to illustrate this, damn it. Yeah, because instant transmission is on here. You can do shit like this. This is gonna hurt a lot, actually. Unfortunately, I've already used my sweep and my lift strike, so I can't do too much after this, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah, so 20k though, off of something pretty basic, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so I still really enjoy using Super Saiyan 2 Goku because his flashy as fuck combos are so good to use. And yeah, despite him having a really basic moveset, he's still pretty reliable, all things considered. I just wish he didn't have 2 heavy finishes though, but what you gonna do? I'll tell you what you do. You fucking transform again. By the way, that was a really cool transformation going from 2 to 3. I just want to point that out. It's so fucking neat looking. So, Super Saiyan 3. I think, yeah, once upon a time I did do a week of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and my notes from there still stand. He is still really good, like really, really good. I believe he does have some key charge issues. Yeah, he's still got a slower key charge than your normal character. Not horrendous, like if you're using a fucking giant character or something like that, or like some character with insert character with bad charge time here, but you know, not too shabby all the things there though. So general benefits. First of all, very good. Second of all, very good. Rolling hammer, heavy finish, flying kicks. That's what I want. Key cannon. The first heavy finish was actually replaced with a flying kick, so that's great. You can extend your combos now. You have a super explosive wave, which really changes the paradigm for moveset. Super Command Man to really fuck things up, and you can charge it. Cool. Dragon Fist, I'll explain that later. Powder Fairy Limit, and his transmission. Let's take it from the top, shall we? First of all, last one. I don't need to talk about this too much anymore because you... Oh yeah, by the way, this form of Goku only has 5 blast gauges instead of your previous 6. In fact, actually, now I think about it, how many blast stocks do we usually have in these forms? I gotta actually illustrate this. 6. Oh, load times. That looks like 6. That is 6. Also 6. Yep. And this one is only 5. But, you know what? For all the other benefits you get, fuck it. Anyway. I don't think I need to explain this too much, why you need to use Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I just shit out that combo, and I was just like, yep, I got this. Instant transmission, freest fucking combo extendo ever. Powder Fairy Limit. It used to buff your shit, but not so much anymore. I think it does still offer boosts to everything else, though. Like your super attacks and shit like that. Like, if I do a super explosive wave, it'll do more damage than if it's done usually. Like, just shy of 11,000. That's pretty good. Whereas normally it'll do like 9,000. So yeah, it's a pretty good buff. Your throw is still the same. Like, there's not too much to explain there. I think your dash speed is actually improved. Yeah, I think this looks distinctly faster than how it usually is. I could be wrong. I just think it looks faster. That's just like what I'm seeing personally, but yeah. Yeah, power of limit. It used to be fucking broke. It used to be broken. Not so much anymore in BT3, but still pretty fucking impressive overall. So, Super Explosive Wave. No, Super Kamehameha. Just like it was back with Super Saiyan Goku. The thing is now, it has that damage buff like I was talking about. 13,000 as opposed to the 11.8 you got with Super Saiyan for Goku. So that's pretty good. All notes still stand. I think it does pretty much the same stuff as before, etc, etc. Super Explosive Wave. So this is where it gets interesting. This is the first. Well, no, I did talk about this with Ultimate Gohan, didn't I? It is simultaneously great and shit at the same time. Like, it's kind of like using Lars's lightning screw from Tekken, or like using a Shoryuken on Wake Up in Street Fighter. What I mean by that is it's kind of the YOLO swag move that you use to get out of emergency situations. So like if I'm being rushed down and I know the opponent's gonna be charging a move, I can just do this. I know he's probably gonna be hit by this regardless of what he does. The problem, 4 fucking key gauges. That is obnoxious. Yeah, no matter what character you are, 4 key gauges is a lot. And considering the slow charge speed already of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that's already a bit of an issue. So yeah, because you are Super Saiyan 3, you can naturally just bust through all of Broly's armor ever, except if he's in max power. That's the only exception. But if you go into max power yourself, you can match that. So no big deal. The problem I've listed before of your really wonky moveset now really holds true, because everything you do is just every time you press this button, like sometimes you get upwards of 3 hits out. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that's 2 hits on the first one, 3 hits on the second one. Fucking 6 hits by the 4th one. That is, yeah, and then 7 by the 5th hit. So, gotta try to keep track of all of that. This is what I was talking about that with the anti-Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta guide. You can't just pick up a character and expect to press buttons and win. You gotta know specifically what your combos look like and how to time your shit accordingly. So yeah. The cool thing though is that because I mentioned it was Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 characters, by the time you get to that form, they start charging their smash attacks faster. With this form, it's like you can get to Rolling Hammer in like no time fucking flat. Also, full charge smash attack does like all the hits done ever. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can do this. Uncharged. Yeah, it just, yeah. 1, 2, 3. And just let it rip. God, that's a chargeable Kamehameha. You can do it, and you can still hit him from the back. It's, God, the hit stun you get from that is amazing. All right, so without dick riding this too much longer, Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist, I'm kind of iffy on. On the one hand, it does a pretty good amount of damage. It's pretty awesome. On the other hand, I'm so burnt out from seeing it in Budokai 3. It's just like, why? But that's just a personal note. Other things to say is that it's in. I thought it was faster, but it's not. It's got like no range at all. You only use this when you're close in, and you know your opponent's gonna like swing, and you're pretty sure you're gonna hit them. So you just do it, and it's like done immediately in that ass. So yeah, be careful. But if you can land it, I'm just gonna show what it looks like once, because I don't use Dragon Fist at all, honestly, because it costs ki, and that's valuable with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This looks very good in this game, though. I'm not going to deny that. If you want to use it, by all means, go for it. Just be careful of how you place it. I think you probably do on Wake Up if, like, you knock the opponent down or something. But then you can easily do a command man, so there's that option. Yeah. Throat's getting a little sore. I should probably take a break pretty soon, but I'm going to be switching guides anyway, so no big deal. Alright. Is there... How much damage? 1400. Why is it that Super Saiyan 2 did 1500, but now Super Saiyan 3 is doing 1400? I don't understand this, but alright. So, this layout is still pretty damn good. Heavy finish looks really weird. It's like a missile dropkick to the midsection. It's so weird. Yes. Flying kicks still weird. Overhead axe kick is like really weird. Neutral smash attack is like really fucking good. My god. But anyway, so what am I gonna talk about? Rolling hammer? No, that's heavy finish, dude. There we go. Heavy finish in this for him, or no, rolling hammer for him is a very peculiar animation. I don't know why. I always think these two animations look so fucking beefy and should like take off half a health bar whenever they connect on full charge. Cause I don't know, just seeing them, they have so much weight to them, you know? It's so weird, but eh. I don't know. It just looks very weird to me. It looks like it should take, like, chomp off a lot more health than it should, but yeah. I guess that could psychologically fuck with your opponent. Like, it looks like it should do a lot more damage than it does. I'm gonna borrow a little bit from the avoiding the puddle mentality here, but if it looks like it does more damage than it actually does, you can fuck with your opponent and like make them panic whenever they see it. Like, oh my god, I just lost so much of my fucking health. Look, getting hit by that move. By the way, like this looks weird. When you get the full combo out and you miss something and you get the square ending, the weird toe flick just like always looked weird to me. Like, I don't know why. It looks like he almost has a bicycle kick. And doing a bicycle kick with that hair is impressive. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. What is there to talk about with this character anyway? Key cannon. There's not really too much left to say, really. You can do that off of full charge. It's pretty cool. Let's see what the extension looks like, actually. Not that extension. Hang on. Yep. God damn it. Okay. Can you not do that? What? Huh. Why can I not get the extension off that? Normally you're able to get like follow-ups on heavy finishes. Yeah, usually you can. Wait, what? What's going on here? Hang on. I'm curious. I'm not like going crazy, am I? Why is Goku not able to do the triangle follow-ups after heavy finish? Normally you can do that. I know for a fact you can normally do that. Ground slash hit. No. Huh, he does not have it. I did not notice that. Apparently he doesn't have the triangle follow-ups after hitting a heavy finish. I don't get that. Unless he's got some other transformation I'm not noticing offhand. Which would be weird. Strange. Yeah, he's got that off the rolling hammer, go figure. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't require charging at all. Okay, not trying to do that anymore. But he still can't get that. I don't understand, but alright, sure. Okay. Anyway, back to Super Saiyan 3, folks. Sorry about that. Is there anything else I should talk about with this? I don't think there is. Rules still apply. The way you use this form, it's pretty much tit for tat what you use Super Saiyan 2 for. But in this case, you have higher hit stun, higher damage, and the combos look fucking weird. Oh yeah, that's right. You can reach the knockaway, the point where you can knock your opponent away with your charge attacks much quicker than before. Like, look at that. That is so much quicker than Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 2 even. So that's also really good. Like, if you're to... Yeah, if you just want to let it rip, you can pretty much do it immediately. He hit the tree, nice. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else to talk about besides that. But I guess I do want to show this off. This is like... I think it'll work. One of those extenders, he actually does the super explosive wave in the middle of it. I don't know which one it is though. Oh wait, I know exactly what it is. Hang on. I know what this is. It is... Nope. Where's... Oh, okay. Rolling Hammer must be 4th. Yeah, okay. That's heavy finish. Yeah, there it is. Your... What the hell is that even called? I don't know. Blast combos? Okay. Yeah, your blast combo after the rolling hammer, it's so fucking pretty to look at. Because you teleport above them and do an explosive wave. It's so cool. Anyway, so I think that's just good about do it for Goku N. There's not too much else I can cover that I don't know of offhand. Z counter's still great with him. Have an advanced attack, rough shit. Yeah, generally good shit. Key cannon is still pretty okay, I guess. Rolling hammer, flying kick, heavy fit. These are like the 3 core moves you want on a really good moveset, in my opinion. Rolling hammer, heavy finishing, and flying kicks. They're very fundamental for getting good combo extenders. But yeah, if you have... I said before, I don't recommend power to the very limit, but if you do have Dragon Spirit, you can use it. Because, like... If you're like this, you can scare the fuck out of him with this, with your rolling hammer, get back turned, and then they basically have to break this by you're matching L1, or they get very lucky on a Z counter, and you can just do shit like that without hitting the wall, preferably. But yeah, as far as other combos go, I think I've shown you the majority of like bread and butter shit you can do with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. A lot of high hit stun shit that's very easy to link into. You don't have to think about it too much besides like when to place it or what button does what. And yeah, all the shit from before. Oh wait, hang on. I could have sworn he had the 3 or the 10, but I guess not. Oh yeah, that's right. This is lightning fast now. It's a lot smaller than Super Saiyan 2's, but the trade-off is it does slightly... No, just slightly less damage actually, but it looks a little quicker. So that's always been pretty cool. I like the knockdown. It's very abusable. You can just easily squeeze in amongst a bunch of other key blasts. A classic is doing a full charge key blast into instant transmission. If they sit there and block, you can throw them and do some pretty cool shit that way. Otherwise, what you could do is like... If they sit there and block, you can get in and just immediately start doing a charge Super Command Man, just fucking with them that way. And yeah, you can generally be a complete dick with this setup. And you can also like, sometimes you can combo off that. Hang on. Yeah, that's like some general bread and butter stuff you would do with them. And I do want to... Oh yeah. How could I forget that? Hang on. Wait, fuck. God damn it. Now I know it's getting late. What time is it even anyway? Well, phone's dead, so I'm not finding that out. Oops. How did I forget about the fucking rush charge attacks? Oops. Alright, so I mentioned this earlier, but this one has obnoxious range. You should absolutely use it as like a clean whiff punisher if you can do it. His right charge is amazing. Like, look at this tracking. It's like clean from left to right all the way. Like, there's no blind spots in that whatsoever, and it's a double sledgehammer, so it's automatically really cool. This is also, like, probably one of my favorite melee attacks in the game. The Draken doesn't look that good, but it's still pretty cool. At least I think so. Downwards, it's like this crazy one-hand sledge. I've never been that big a fan of it, but it's okay. I never really use it. Upwards, it's pretty much the same as his neutral, but it looks really cool, so totally use it. Why the fuck not? Also, it's got good range too, all things considered. I mean, I'm glad, but damn though. I mean, just like the forward advancement alone is really cool. At least I think so. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent though. As far as everything else goes, man, I'd rather have Super Saiyan 2 Goku in terms of like aesthetics for physical attacking, and also because it's a lot more stable, and you can judge yourself a lot better. Super Saiyan 3 is a character you choose to win, more or less. Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are basically, in my opinion, the reason you'd want to use Goku End, because if I'm going to be totally honest, I believe that Goku Mid Super Saiyan is better than Goku End Super Saiyan, and conversely for base, I think base Goku Mid is better than base Goku End. I'm throwing around a whole bunch of words right now. I'm sorry if you guys aren't able to keep up with me on that one. But yeah, I just think those two forms are better. And if you're using Goku End, you probably want to use Super Saiyan 2 or 3 because they get you the most results, and they're generally they're the only real reason you want to use it. Goku early has Kaioken. Goku Mid has a fucking destructive Spirit Bomb as well as really cool moves. Like, I just need to give a quick comparison. Like, I know I'm doing this during the middle of the Goku guide, I'm granted, but just a quick comparison. Also, of course, in the fucking Yarja outfit because it's amazing. I just need to load this up really fast. The guy's basically over at this point. You can click off the video. I just want to prove a point really fast. I should probably make a Goku Mid guide at some point. God, I forgot the load times. Okay, first of all, Yarda outfit, amazing. But yeah, like, the reason I use this form of Goku over Goku End is because, first of all, this isn't charged pretty decent damage, isn't reliable. Second of all, Meteor combination. If you just look at this move, why would you not use this move? Come on. Also because they're on the ground, you can do shit afterwards. That's pretty cool. And then I don't think I really have to bring attention to the ultra damaging fucking Spirit Bomb. Hang on. Did I not get enough? Okay, there we go. Then you just back up. Do a max power Spirit Bomb and you're done. I mean, look at those numbers. Look at those fucking numbers. That's generally why you want to use them. At least in my honest opinion. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. My throat is thoroughly shot after talking for so long, and I'm going to aim to have this up by tomorrow. Or probably today. I have no idea what time it is right now. So, yeah. That's going to do it for Goku End. Still a very good character. Don't let what I'm saying get you down. He is still a very good character to use. The fact that he has instant transmission is automatically a really good point if you want to use him over this form. The things you have to contend with, though, is viability outside of instant transmission mix-ups. Like, if you're using this form of Goku and you're not using IT mix-ups, then you're better off using Goku Mid because he's got better options across the board, I feel. But, yeah. But still, though, 2-bar instant transmission for like 3 out of 4 forms, I think that's pretty good. Also, the fact that you can like do fusion with Vegeta, but we're not really counting that today. I've got to use you sometime. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide and learned a few things. Again, I said this before, but the magical thing about Goku is that you can really take all these strategies I've talked about and apply them across multiple forms, like early, mid, end, and then like the go from BT2. I'm gonna assume BT1 also, and hell, even oh yeah, Tenkaichi tag team, and also a Raging Blast to an extent, like more the mentality than like actual like strategies, you know. So yeah, that's a really cool part about that. So I'm gonna wrap up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go take a break and get ready to record another guide for each go. And that's going to be fun. So, see ya.